Hello again and welcome back. If you are new around here, then hi, nice to meet you, and if you are returning, then thank you very fucking much for coming back. My name is Alana and I'm a 30-something lady who lives in Scotland. That's where the accent's from, and I do like the odd sweary word every now and again. I also like quite a lot of sarcasm, quite a lot of cynicism. Just your word of warning right now, if you're not into that kind of thing, or honesty in general, then this might not be the place for you. But if it is, there's a little subscription button right down here. Please feel free to hit it if you like. You don't have to, it's okay. This video is going to be my what's new in April, and I've got 3 boxes here to unbox for you. So it's going to be a new deodorant brand that I'm going to be trying, some Charlotte Tilbury, and some stuff from Kiko as well. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, you fancy watching a little bit of what you're going to be seeing in April. Oh, and some stuff from Vive and Algorithm too. Sorry, that's sitting on the other side of this new fancy table I've got. Check me out, hit 500 subscribers and bought myself a camping table. Fancy shit, you know, other people buying themselves new fancy fucking, I don't know, whole rooms to do their videos in, new studios. I have bought myself a £15 camping table because I felt like I'm a badass now, I'm going up in the world, 500 subscribers. So actually I've got a little table to put it. I needed it, do you know what, right, I needed it because I was either using my washing basket, laundry basket if that's what you call it, my washing basket to put things on when I was doing get ready with me's, or I would put a coffee down on top of them and then a cat would jump in the washing basket and then the coffee would go everywhere. It was just a fucking sight, it was an absolute sight. But anyway, we're gonna get into the video now. Grab yourself a tea, a coffee, a cuppa, a cocktail if you like, and let's get started. I've also just freshly dyed my hair today, so feeling like fresh and funky. But also I've done Katie J News Academy today, so if you're looking at me thinking, she looks like she's got pink eye or something, that's what it is. It's just because I've done it's kind of lush draping, that kind of thing. I've tried it, don't mind it actually. In real life it doesn't look quite as scary as it does on the camera, so but yeah, quite like it. Also, as I said there, grab yourself a coffee, look at my wee cup. So if you remember Rude Cookies, who'd made the cookies for my birthday, they released these little cups. There was this one and one with like a cat's face on it as well. Obviously this is a cat's face, I know, but like just the cat's face. But the reason I really wanted to get this one was not only because it said Master of Disaster, which probably I am, but also I thought my wee cat, wee Pebbles, that looks like her, and she is an absolute fucking terrorist, let's face it. Not that I'm mocking terrorism at all, not funny, very serious matter, but she is a terrorist. She's an absolute terror, and she tears the place to start. I thought she is a master of disaster, and that's exactly why I love this cup. Just before we get started on this kind of what's new in April video, I want to have a little chat about my giveaway. Now, if you're not into this, I'll put a timestamp here of when the unboxing happens, that's fine. But I want to give you an update on my giveaway. So the giveaway is going to run up to the end of April, which is absolutely fine. The guidelines are you must comment telling me your greatest achievement, your greatest aspiration, and leave a contact. Now, a lot of people have done that and done it successfully. A lot of people have done it successfully, and despite that, their comment has been deleted by YouTube. I'm going to put in here a screen grab of what I'm trying to explain to you. So I don't know why it's happening. I've reached out to YouTube 3 times and asked them, and you know, I am a teeny tiny minnow of a fish in this massive ocean. I really don't think they could give a shit about my giveaway, but I just want to clarify something. So if you can see here, I get a notification, somebody's commented, I then click it, and then it will say either comment unavailable if I'm using the YouTube Studio app, or if I'm just using the normal YouTube app, it will just not show. It will take me to the comments on the video, but it will not take me to that comment. It is no longer there. I don't know why they're deleting it. I have no fucking idea. And it's driving me batty because if somebody's commented quite a long thing, then their handle, their Instagram handle or their contact might be the end of their comment, and I can maybe only see the first little snippet in the notifications. So I did put up a pinned comment explaining what was happening, and a lot of people have reached out to me via Instagram to say, look, I did comment, it seems to have got deleted, just so you know I have put a comment, or they've even sent me a screenshot of their comment before it was deleted. So thank you very much for everybody who went out their way to do that. It's really annoying you've had to do that, and like I said in my 500 subscriber video, it's about my subscribers. The next thing I want to talk about is a little bit controversial, shall we say. Obviously with giveaway videos like that, you say, will you like it, will you share it, other people will share it to get more entries. So it comes along with maybe new subscribers who will stick about, and other ones who are really just in it for the prize. That happens. I am under no illusion, and that is absolutely fine. Everybody wants to win a prize. Great, fun, grand. But do not come for me in my own comments of my own giveaway video. I'm telling you that right fucking now. I don't suffer fools, and I certainly am not going to take abuse from people who are being petulant children giving it. Didn't see you saying that to anybody else in the comments. No, you're right, you didn't see me saying that to other people in certain comments. What you see on the comment section is what you see. You don't know people have messaged me via Instagram and sent me screenshots of their comments that have been deleted. And if you actually look at the comments section, it actually has plenty of people where I've said, can you please give me a contact? And you know something? I didn't have to do that. I could quite easily have just been like, okay, there's somebody who's only done one of the things, they've only given me an aspiration and they've not left a contact, they're not going to be entered. I didn't have to do that for anybody, but the reason I was messaging back and saying to people was to make sure everybody had the best chance at entering fairly. So don't then comment on my video in the comment section saying, this isn't fair, I didn't see you, or I see you girl, and you know who you are. Because quite frankly, you need a better fucking glasses to see me, and you better get yourself to the fucking opticians. I ain't gonna put up with that shit. And now, because of that comment, anybody who doesn't do the 3 things I have asked for, then they simply won't be admitted, and you've spoiled it for everybody else. Because I'm not then going to go through every single comment trying to make sure that everybody fairly gets admitted. If you've not done what I've asked in the video or in the pinned comment, then that's it. I'm not going to make sure you've done everything right, you just won't be admitted, I'm afraid. And I hate to have that chat, but the fact that somebody had the audacity to fucking message and be like, oh yeah, I didn't see you doing that for anybody else, I see you girl, see you later, fucking see you later mate, I couldn't give a shit. Cheery bye, have a nice day. And that's what I mean if you're a first time viewer here and you're thinking, I didn't tune in for this. I'm not usually like this. I don't usually have this kind of angst and anger, but oh, you better fucking believe it, you will see it if you're trying to call me out on something you know fuck all about. Okay? And as I've already said, if your comment has been deleted or something has happened, then, you know, try and comment again, fantastic. Or if you've already messaged me and let me know that has happened and contacted me through Instagram or Twitter, because some people done it that way too, and you've sent me a screenshot showing me. Or, for instance, the issue that was happening as well, some people weren't posting their comment as one thing. Some people would post their achievement as a comment, their aspiration as a comment, and then their IG handle as a comment. So they were posting all separately, so one got deleted and the other one didn't. But I can still see all 3 notifications even though those comments aren't there on the video anymore. So if those people have reached out to me via Instagram and said, I did comment 3 times, or I did comment all the things, fine. And I know that, and you are entered, don't worry. But don't come at me in my own fucking videos. Especially not a fucking giveaway video that I've spent my own cunting money to give a prize away. Okay, done, moan over. First of all, we're going to talk about this. This is a deodorant company that my friend Kim told me about. The reason she got it was because she said she wanted to stop using as much plastic, and this company is kind of eco-friendly. You know, I don't like saying things like that because, you know, sustainability, it's all questionable in one way or another. But what they say is that they stopped plastic use because you get a case. This is the case here. I think this comes in coral, like a mint colour, like a green, and maybe like a lavender, like a lilac, or a black. So I picked the black, clearly, because I thought, yeah, I like that, I'm a goth. So this is the case here, it's empty, and then you squeeze on the sides and this bit comes out. And what it comes with, 3 little, can you see them there? 3 little deodorizers. So the first one I picked up was fresh cotton and sea salt, which is nice. It smells very, oh, there's Molly. Hello darling, you okay? Yeah? Oh, okay. It does smell very, like, I could imagine, my mum lives by the sea and this smells like what her washing would smell like when she brought it in. It's quite nice actually, yeah, I like that. I also picked up this one, bergamot and, oh no, just bergamot rituals. It does smell of bergamot, but not what I imagine bergamot to smell like. I don't know. That one's a little odd. And then I picked up a Mint Fresh. This one to me smells a bit more eucalyptus. This smells a little bit more bergamot even. That one's quite strong. I think I might start with that one. I think that one smells quite nice. So what you do is you can have this as a subscription service, so you can get sent new refills every month, or you can do it as a one-off purchase, which is what I've done, because if I don't like it, I don't want to keep subscribed to it. But I did think it was a very good system. So you get the wee bit at the bottom, that's a bit I've pulled out, and there's a little bit to slide in there. You obviously take the lid off, yeah, and then you just push that inside the cartridge like so. So it's like that, and then you twist it up. There we go, look at that. I like that one. The mint one definitely smells more like eucalyptus. Yeah, that was classy, wasn't it? That's nice, I like that. So that is my kind of, these are all compostable, the little cases. They're all made of paper. This is just paper, look, the ends in the middle. So they're all compostable. So for that reason, I actually think it is quite a good system. I'll just see how I go with it, see what I like, if I enjoy it. I don't think I will sign up to the subscription service, because if you can buy the set of 3 like every time you need it, then I might not actually need it as much as monthly. I'll see how long it takes me to get through those 3. So as you know, every month I've been doing a bit of a budget. I've been doing £150 budget, which I know is a lot of money. It is a lot of money. I am not unaware of that. But that was the amount I agreed to myself that I could afford within my means. That was fine for me. I don't need to spend all of that. I could spend less than that, but if I don't spend it, so let's say for instance of a month, or I only spend 75, right, nice round numbers, 75, then the other 75 will roll over into the next month. That was the plan. But I done a no spend in February, so technically last month it meant I had £300 to spend, and I went ham. If I stuck to £300, I'd be surprised, which is a little embarrassing but true. I needed to have a word with myself. And you know, don't worry about it, like my bills are paid. Don't worry, I'm okay, everything's fine, I'm not living beyond my means. I think that's a really interesting topic actually, spend shaming. Like I still think I would like to do that podcast and have these chats with other women and see how they feel about things, because I think sometimes, like, I'm going to say, oh, I've bought this today, oh, I've bought that, and it's like, whether you do YouTube or not, if you've bought yourself, you know, maybe a Tom Ford lipstick and it's cost you a heck of a lot of money, there will be somebody out there, sorry, that was my insulin pump, it's telling me I need a new battery, which I know, but I've just not went and got it yet, but it's okay, it's alright. So yeah, spend shaming, where people will pass judgment on the fact that you spent, I don't know, fucking £80 on lipstick, something like that. I find that very interesting. I was chatting with a couple of other friends, I mentioned it in that Get Ready With Me video, about the fact, especially ones who were mums, and they were like, so I feel guilt if I buy something like that, because then I feel like people pass judgment, well, you know, you could spend that money on your children, or you could spend that money on your house, on your home, for food in their mouths. I am not going beyond my means, so that's all I'm saying. Like, I am not buying anything and my bills are going unpaid, or I'm running up racks and racks of debt. That is not happening. So just so you know, it's okay. I don't need the judgment, it's alright. But I also don't include things like this in that budget. This is a deodorant, like I am going to have to replace a deodorant, I will get through it. So I don't include things like that. It's mainly just beauty, skincare, maybe hair care as well. That's pretty much it. I think as the year goes on, I am going to change things slightly. So the slight change is just going to be that I'm going to have a spend month and a no spend month, because as I say, sometimes from time to time there are things that I just want to pick up and I need to pick up, maybe a replacement or something like that, maybe a skincare replacement. But also, for instance, this month I done a Yes Style order. It's the first one I've done, and I'm still waiting on that order to come through. So even though I've spent however much on Yes Style this month and it was in this month's budget, like March, I mean, sorry, not April, because you'll be watching this in April, in March's budget, I haven't anything just now to show you from Yes Style because it hasn't arrived yet. If it doesn't come soon, I'm going to contact somebody, because, you know, it's getting on a wee bit now, but it takes a long time for it to come, because I wanted to try some Korean and Japanese skincare and beauty bits, and I know it can take a little while to come from there. So that will probably be a video on its own, to be honest with you, I think. But anyway, as I was saying, spend shaming, find it very interesting. So as I move on to some of this stuff, it's just so you know. As I said before in one of my Get Ready With Me's, Charlotte Tilbury's really Hollywood, starlet, flawless, off-model duty vibes, you know, off-duty model, but I think I said that back to front there. Never mind. Off-duty model vibes. I think that's what I was meaning to say. It's very glowy, it's very youthful, it's very like Hollywood glam, yeah? So, with that in mind, I thought, I want to do Charlotte Tilbury, but I want to take her 90s grunge. I want it to be different. I don't want it just to be a Charlotte Tilbury look. So I've picked up some stuff in the idea that I will do a video like that. I already own some Charlotte stuff, so the things I've picked up is to coincide with that, to see if we can do just about a full face with Charlotte Tilbury. Now they had a deal on, they always kind of have a deal on, don't they? So they had a deal on, which meant I got to pick my 2 samples. Oh, nearly dropped that there, sorry. I got to pick my 2 samples, but I also got 2 freebies as well. So as I said, that was quite good because I thought, well, might actually manage to do a full face now. Now the first sample that I picked up was the Charlotte Magic Cream, but in the light. The last time I ordered from Charlotte Tilbury, I did ask for a sample of the Magic Cream. I did not like it. It smelled like super duper, like your old granny, floral, really, really strong. Almost a little Chanel No. 5. I know that's classic, I know it's a classic, but sometimes it's just a little too fragranced and floral and mature, shall we say, for my liking. It's just a little classic, it's just a little too much. And I felt that Charlotte Magic Cream smelled like that, so it wasn't for me. I also felt it was like a sleeping mask. I love moisturiser, I love a thick and heavy moisturiser, but personally it was like a sleep mask. I put it on at night, to be fair, I did. But I put it on at night as I would a normal moisturiser. I didn't put fucking slathers of it on. It wasn't like I was tiling it on my face. So I put it on and I felt it was so heavy, very, very fragrance. And I thought, how would you put this on during the day and then put makeup on the top? I mean, lots of people swear by it. So for that reason, I picked up light because I want to see if I like that as much. I'm not going to open it now, it's just a wee squeegee thing. But I wanted to know if it was as fragranced as the other one because it was super fragranced. I then got another free sample, and this one is the Magic Away Concealer. This is the one that's in, that's funny, you see what I mean? This is the packaging on it. It's like the little spongy doe foot tops, and I'm sure in a Stunning Shiter Should I Pass video I spoke about Revolution and how they basically looked exactly the same. They've got dupes of this, right? So I think this comes in 20 shades. Yeah, 20. It comes in 20 shades, but I only got sent shades 1 to 8. Now I don't know, but I did pick up the Hollywood Flawless Filter in 2. So I'm wondering if they've sent this shade range because of this order, and then maybe that's why they know roughly what guide to give you. Because if you think about it, if everybody's just been sent 1 to 8, that's kind of shitty, because if you're a darker skin tone person, then what's the bit? Surely not. Maybe they'll send like 5 through to 16 if you're darker, and then 8 through to 20 if you're darker than that. Possibly. Do we think so? I hope so. If anybody knows, let me know. Or does everybody just get sent this shade range, because that's kind of shit. So as I said, I did pick up the Flawless Filter in number 2, so it matches me. The one I had was number 3. It was ever so slightly yellow, so I've picked up number 2, which actually I think that's going to be a near-on perfect match. So excited to try that one. I then picked up one of these, which is the Matte Revolution lipstick. So I picked this up in So 90s again, because I want to go for that super duper grungy look, and I thought this is a real 90s brown, but it's almost borderline like a plum, which to me is definitely more up my street. My Pat McGrath lipstick, the Luxe Trans one in 35mm, is very similar to this, but I would say that's definitely more of a plum. This is more of a brown, and that's why I wanted to pick this up. And also it's matte, so I quite like the idea of that. But that I wanted to try. I thought that would be quite nice. I also got the Matte Revolution in a mini, because this was one of the free samples that I got, and it's in the classic pillow talk. But this is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look at this. It's a teeny tiny dinky little pillow talk. How cute is that? So cute, very, very nice. So anyway, the look that I'm going to be going for is that real grungy, smoky eye. So I thought quite good to have a little nude as well, because sometimes a dark lip and a dark eye is too much. I personally don't think so, I quite like it, but I could try a nude with it as well. So a little miniature of the classic pillow top. I also picked up one of the Colour Chameleon sticks. Now I picked up Bronzed Garnet because the quad that I've got is in Fire Rose, so it's in those really kind of warm, ruddy, reddy, smoky colours, right? And I thought I want something that's really smouldering and grungy and able to be smooshed out on the eye. So I picked it up in Bronzed Garnet, and I think it will be really nice for that kind of smoked out eye look. It looks really, really good. Oh, it says it's for green eyes. Well, I've got brown eyes. What are you going to do with it, Charlotte? Eh? I'm sure it'll still look nice, but I did want like something I could really smoosh out on the eye, and I thought I would give this a go. The green one, I can't remember, emerald something, the green one in that range, I probably would have went for that one first, again because green is like my favourite colour, but I thought because of the quad I had and I wanted to go for that kind of look, then I picked up the garnet one. But you know, I then picked up this here, the Legendary Brows. So this is just like a little brow gel, but I picked it up in dark brown. I can't get this out of the bloody packet. Okay, so there we go, that's it there. And it is, oh, I expected that to have product in it, sorry. And it is like a teeny wee wand brush. That's quite interesting actually. I wonder what, I don't have a mirror on me. I mean, I'll just use my phone. This looks quite interesting actually. Quite an interesting little brush. I've already got some glossy boy brow through my brows, so it's not like I'm really, but it's just an interesting little brush because it's so tiny. Oh, I think it's made that brow darker, hasn't it? Shit, I'm gonna have to put the other one through now. Yeah, it's definitely made that one darker. I better sort that out. I think that's a bit better. Okay, so yeah, quite like that. I know, very much first impressions, but found that quite interesting. Again, thought that 90s you're probably gonna have skinny brows, but I wanted to pop a real fluffy, full, bold brow with the grungy look. And finally, the last bit I got, again, another wee kind of freebie I got in what, like for the amount I spent, that's why I got the two freebies, the mini pillow talk and this, which is the Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes, which is their mascara. Oh, it's a really weird brush. Don't know if you can see that there. So that's it as I pulled it out, but then it's completely flat. If you turn it around. What? That is strange, but again, as I said, wanted to try a full kind of face of Charlotte and try and achieve that grungy girl look. So I will keep you posted. You will see that video will be up and coming. Alright, so now we've got some stuff from Kiko. So I was quite excited about this. Kelly, this was your fault because do you know what? It was just, I couldn't help it. I watched your live, we were watching it all together, and I was like, I'm on the Kiko website now. Shit. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't from Kiko. Oh, shit. Right. This might actually be the stuff from Yes. Yeah. This is the stuff from Yes Style. Right. Okay. There is a lot of stuff in this box. A lot. So I'm definitely going to do a Yes Style. I already had mentioned it in that spend shaming thing. I'm definitely, oh, I can't believe that. So I was just saying how, where the fuck's all this stuff from Yes Style, and this is the box, which means where is the stuff from Kiko then? I'll have to do two separate. Do you know what I might do? I'm going to do a separate video on the Yes Style stuff, and because I do have a code and all that kind of stuff for Yes Style, so I'll go into all that in that video and tell you about everything that I've picked up. But when the Kiko stuff comes, I maybe do a wee video over on IGTV for that instead. So if you're not following me over IGTV, fucking get yourself over there. But just because I've got you here, I'm going to open a few of these bits. Just this. So I ordered this because I thought, what's this? What company is this? Shine Fix Eyes it says, but I couldn't, well, I don't know what company it's from. It's all in a different language, I don't know. But I thought these looked incredibly like the Bodyography glitter pigments, and even down to the little like lid that's in the top of it, it's exactly the same. And this is in, have we got a colour? Number 3? I don't know what the colour is, but it's a very similar texture to the Bodyography pigments as well. It's almost like spongy, but I can imagine if you stick a brush in it, it's going to go really powdery. Ooh. And it gives that kind of almost a glassy effect, like real shiny. Can you see that? It's like a very light corally pink copper. Oh, that's interesting. I will show you all the rest of the stuff in the hairstyle video. So another one that will be up and coming because there's loads of stuff in here to go through. It would just take too long, so this will get its own separate video. Oh, I'm glad I've got the bits to talk about from Algorithm now, because otherwise I'd have been like, oh well, that's the end of the video, see you later. So anyway, sorry, I also picked up something from Vive. This is obviously not from Algorithm, but I ordered this from Vive because they came out with these, what do they call them, eye wands, right? Now, two reasons why I wanted to try this. One, because they looked quite interesting, and two, because they look exactly the same as the Laura Mercier or the Beauty Pie or the Kiko. They look exactly the same. Now, I picked up the colour Mahogany, which is a real kind of russet brown colour. Like, it's a dark brown, that's it here. But it has got like red undertones. It's a warm dark brown. It's not a cool but dark brown. So I wanted to try these. I think they look kind of fucking fancy, but I also want to figure out whether or not paying £21, I think it was, for this is worth it against the likes of the Kiko or the likes of the Beauty Pie. You know, if you can buy one for £8 or £21, like, you know, what are you gonna buy? I would say get the one that's cheaper if they do the same thing. And then I picked up the Danessa Myricks Vision Flush from Algorithm, and I also picked up some Refer brushes. So I spoke about this one, I can't remember what video it was in, but this is Toasted Almond. I got a sample of this and I thought it was a perfect match for a kind of bronzer come contour shade for me, and I think the Vision Flush's texture is fantastic. I really thoroughly enjoy it. So I'm just going to pop this on my hand here so you can see. That's it there. So it is like this kind of dark brown colour, but there's just enough warmth in it that it makes it look like a really good kind of bronzy slash contour shade on me. It's not too warm that I'm like, oh, it's going to make me look orange, because it's like a brown. And it also goes down to like a matte colour. It blends out beautifully. I know that's really crap explanation on the back of my hand there, but it blends beautifully. I think it's really nice. You can obviously put that on your lips as well. You can put it on your eyes, you can put it wherever you want. But I really, really liked the sample I had, so I bought that in a full size. And as I said, I picked up two Refer brushes. So what one is this? A number one, that is this one here, which is a beautiful kind of fluffer brush. Now, Refer, I've heard a lot of American YouTubers speaking about them, but they are a Japan-based company and they use goat hair. So I'm not sure if, like, the way it's described, if I'm honest with you, is it's vegan, but because they don't harm them, they don't shave them, like it's uncut, it's just goat hair that comes off. That's what I am understanding of it. But I think if you are a vegan, I completely understand why you'd be like, well no, as far as I'm concerned, you still shouldn't be using these because it's goat hair. But it's personal preference, isn't it? So as far as I'm aware, it's unbrushed, uncut goat hair. So they don't cut it. They have, that's why it takes months and months for them to make each individual brush, because they have to wait on the goat's hair falling out, I suppose, like just natural shedding. That's my understanding. If it's not true, then please comment down below if you have more information about that. It's just kind of what I was reading about it, that's what I understood. But they are so soft. Actually, like, you know, everybody says they're soft, but by God, they're soft, very, very soft. So Algorithm are now stocking some of the Refer brushes. I think they're stocking the core collection, but they are also stocking like just some of the brushes that they have used personally. Elizabeth and Rose, who run Algorithm, only stock things that they've tried and love. So even though Refer might do a million other brushes, if they haven't used them, then they're not going to put them on their site unless they can say they're really, really good brushes and they've tried them themselves. And then I bought this little tiny pencil brush because I just thought as well, and again, it is like angel, an angel just kissing my hand. So, so soft. I did contemplate getting one of the kind of bigger, I think it's number 5, the bronzing brush, or one of the face brushes, but I thought I'll start with these two and then see where I go from there. I can always go back to Algorithm and order some more stuff. No doubt I will. But that's where I'm going to leave it today, because unfortunately I didn't realise that parcel was going to be something else. So that's what it's going to be for now. Anyway, as I said at the start of this video, I'm sorry we had to get all deep and meaningful, but you know, at the end of the day, I am a person. Try and remember that. I know a lot of yous do. A lot of yous are fucking wonderful. Yous are beautiful people. Yous bring me so much joy. You speak to me one-to-one on Instagram all the time, or people drop comments and they just interact fantastically. There's just a few little buggers who we just go, see you later, bye. Gonna leave it there, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.